There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas Tech's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Grabbed over the middle. It's West. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
So BYU's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes when guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw. It's Buckmeyer. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got some room in under the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Cougars trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
That's caught. It's Stone.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
They kick it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll try the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Phillips. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Phillips. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. BYU has this offense clicking. Just keeps slinging it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give on the inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A little screen to the running back. Turning it on! Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But 2, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that one.
Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Berry. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Grover. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Quarterback floating away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Extra point here will tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Booth. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Bachmeier. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. It's complete. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Off-play action on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Chop.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Gives it on the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Blasted as he lets it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. And back to the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. With the catch, it's Phillips. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it to the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right on target this time. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo.
The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Booth. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Catch in the middle. It's Lee. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Finds his big tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Grover. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's West. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Makes the grab on the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out. If they're going to cut into this deficit, let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man, it's West. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, vitally important. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass, it's Bachmeier. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The misconnection leaves him with a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. The short hands. It's Chop. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Here comes the offense on second down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Berry. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Caught in the backfield. It's Chop. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Fires to the wideout. Got it! He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it, and the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's West. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Finds his man. It's Summers. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Berry. Breaks into the open. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Berry.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. He's got it.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Not all close games are created